All right, deep dive time. You guys gave us a ton of cool stuff on Tango Thessaloniki, websites, event listings, even articles.
Yeah, it's a lot to dig
It
into.
looks way bigger than just a dance school, right?
Right.
So we're going to figure out what makes this scene tick and why you should care.
Okay, so looking at all this,
Yeah.
the thing that jumps out is how Tango Thessaloniki is like a hub for the whole tango community.
And
Not just in Greece, but like internationally too.
Yeah, that's what I was curious about. It's these two tango teachers running it, Spiros.
Spiros, El Tango Nueva.
Yeah, him and Maria and Melia, right?
Right.
And they're not just teaching classes. It's milongas, workshops, festivals,
Oh, yeah.
even some charity things.
Yeah.
What's the idea there? Is that, like, normal for tango schools to do all that?
It's more common than you might think, but this is impressive, the scale of it.
Okay.
A lot of times, tango schools just become community centers because people want to keep dancing, connecting with other people. So the events just sort of grow naturally from there. But this Tango Thessaloniki seems like they planned it this way from the start.
Gotcha. That makes sense. So let's talk about these milongas.
Okay.
Because I've heard the word, but honestly, I just picture a big party,
Yeah.
fancy dresses.
Right.
What's the real deal with milongas, and why are they so important in tango?
Well, they're social for sure, but it's not just any party. Think of like a dimly lit room.
Okay.
Maybe an old ballroom or like a converted warehouse
Right.
filled with all these couples moving together. But it's this really close embrace.
Oh, wow.
And there's an etiquette to it. You know, there's a flow to the dance.
Mm-hmm.
Even how you ask someone to dance is part of the tradition. Tango Thessaloniki is doing these all the time. So it's clearly a big part of what they're all about.
So it's keeping that old school tango feel alive, even as they're teaching new people, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I get that. But then their website, tangothessaloniki.com, that's where it gets really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they're trying to connect tango people all over the world.
That's what I thought too. Like, they're not just advertising their own stuff. They've got this whole directory.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like tango schools and teachers all over.
Wow.
And then info on festivals, marathons. Have you ever heard of a tango marathon?
No. What's that?
It's where people just dance tango for like hours.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
it's crazy. A true test of uh, endurance and passion, I guess you could say.
Wow.
And they list these marathons that are happening all over the world.
Really?
Yeah, and they even have like tips for people traveling to these events in different countries,
Hmm.
which is pretty unique, I think.
So they're like tango travel agents on top of everything else.
Yeah, a little bit, a little bit.
That is serious dedication. What do you think is behind that?
Yeah.
Why work so hard to connect people outside of Greece?
I think it shows their philosophy. Like, they see tango as this big worldwide community. It's not just stuck in one place.
And by making all these resources, they're encouraging people to try tango in different cultures, you know?
Yeah.
Learn from different teachers and just be part of something bigger.
Makes sense. And that connects back to what you said about community being built in. It's like they're taking that and going global with it.
Yeah, exactly.
But what about the actual They've got these two methods, fast track and personal touch.
Yeah, the Tango Lessons Fast Track and Tango Lessons Personal Touch.
Ray, two approaches. Who are those for?
Well, it's smart, actually.
Mm-hmm.
The Fast Track option, it's perfect for people who, well, they want to dance,
Yeah.
like right away. It prioritizes learning the basics, quick, having fun. It makes it less intimidating, I think, for new people.
I can see that. But personal touch, that sounds more for people who are already pretty good.
Maybe.
And they want to get even better.
Well, not necessarily. It's more about giving you a really personalized introduction.
Okay.
So it probably focuses on like your individual needs, your strengths, how you learn best. And that's interesting because tango is such a like connected dance, you know?
Yeah.
So having that individual attention early on could make a big difference.
It's like they understand that everyone comes to tango for different reasons.
Yeah.
Different ways of learning. It's not like one size fits all.
Exactly.
Okay.
And it shows a core value of Tango Thessaloniki, which is making tango open to everyone. They want to make a space where people feel comfortable learning and growing no matter like their background or experience.
Yeah, it's like they're saying, come as you are.
Exactly.
We'll meet you where you're at.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got them teaching, doing events, connecting people worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
But there's something else about Tango Thessaloniki that really caught my eye, the charity stuff.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. How are they using tango to help people?
Well, they've organized these outdoor tango events in Thessaloniki.
Oh, cool.
And all the money goes to different causes.
That's awesome.
It's pretty amazing to see them like helping others a part of everything they do.
But how do they actually do it? Like, what causes do they support?
Their website doesn't get too specific about the charities,
Hmm.
but it seems like they've helped local organizations focused on things like education,
Okay.
poverty, and community development. It all fits with their whole idea of building community and making a positive impact.
So it's more than just teaching steps or having parties.
Yeah.
It's about making a positive change through their love of tango. That's
Huh.
inspiring.
It's pretty remarkable how they've managed to make social responsibility part of their model. It's not like an afterthought,
Mm.
It's part of who they are. And it's even more interesting
Right.
how this connects to the history of tango itself.
No.
Because it has roots in like working class communities, places that often faced a lot of social and economic challenges.
I see.
So in a way, what Tango Thessaloniki is doing could be seen as a modern version of tango's social conscience.
Wow, I never thought of it like that. Okay, so we've covered a lot,
Yeah.
but I want to dig into the why.
Okay.
Why should our listener care about all of this?
Right.
It's more than just, oh, cool, there's this tango place in Greece, right?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think it comes down to passion
Mm-hmm.
and how it can create positive change.
Okay.
Tango Thessaloniki started because of a love for tango,
Right.
and that passion